Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the stream. We got a good little show lined up with you guys. I know it's getting close to Christmas, and everybody's trying to get out to that last minute rush. Technically, I should be out shopping right now, but hey, here I am streaming. Got a cool little show lined up. And we're going to show you guys actually some really cool little products. We're going to start off with Aviary Media, move on to some, of course, Red Dragon. Then we're going to show you guys a USB-C hub that might actually impress you quite a bit. Now, we do have a good show lined up. We got some bunch of amazing products. It's in pretty good deals. I'm going to be there, guys. Some of these deals aren't that great. Some are. But we thought we'd show you the products because we enjoy these products. Now, we're going to start off, like I said, with the Aviary Media. This is going to be the Live Streamer 3. This is a 4K capture card. This thing's kind of cool. It's going to allow you to record at 4K resolution without a problem. It's going to allow you to connect up to your PCs, and it's going to allow you to stream, of course, your Xbox, your gameplays, anything else, your laptops, whatever you really want. It's going to do 1440p at 120 frames per second if you truly want to do that. Now, of course, you're going to have the VRR pass-through, which is your variable refresh rate, pass-through at 1440p at 120 hertz, or you guys can do 1080p at 120 hertz. You're going to capture it at 4K at 30 frames per second on normal 4K mode. It can actually capture at 1080p at 240 frames if you want to capture at 240 frames, which is amazing. You're going to have an HDMI input, HDMI output. It's going to come with one HDMI cable. You're going to have a 3.5 in, a 3.5 out, and you're going to have a USB-C connection. The USB-C connection will connect up to your laptop, PCs, or your other devices. Your HDMI output will go to your monitor. Your HDMI input will go into, of course, the actual box. So your input off of your Xbox Ones, Xbox Series X's, and all that will go into the Aviary Media. The output will go to the monitor that you want to see it or play it on. If you guys are just going to watch it through the capture software, which I totally understand, you guys can do that. You don't need to actually have that output HDMI cable connected. Very lightweight, very portable. Now, this is actually Switch 2 ready, which is crazy cool that it's already ready for the Switch 2. You guys can capture camera videos. So if you guys want to do like streaming like I'm doing right here, you guys can actually do the mini HDMI to HDMI cable off your DSLR cameras or vice versa. Movie projectors, desktop PCs, TV boxes, phones, tablets. You guys will have the plugs for the audio mixers and headsets if you guys want to do it that way as well. PC and laptop will go through the USB 3 connection port, which is also your power cable. And that's going to power this device with that on hand. Connecting it up and using it is quite simple and easily well done. Your actual video rate when you guys capture this is actually phenomenal. I wish we had the video of it actually in action. Has some little bit of lighting, not a lot of it, but enough to do it. Recording it and, of course, getting your gameplay up and going. Guys, Aviary Media does well. I love Aviary Media. Working with them a long time. I have an Aviary Media capture card in my PC. I have one connected up to my projector in my bedroom that I actually capture all my Nintendo Switch gameplays from. I do that right to like an SD card. I actually have one plugged into that TV over there, so if I want to connect up to the laptop and record gameplays off my Xbox, I do that as well. They have a little bit of something for everybody. The Extreme 3 is about $129, which is a great price point. They have it in white variation as well. Or you guys can get the G2, which is going to be like the original 1080p version. That's going to be the Extreme 1 or Extreme whatever for $70. $130 for this 4K variation, though. If you guys are looking for something like that, definitely check that one out. It's a really, really phenomenally beautiful product. Now, since we're talking about capturing and gameplays and PCs, why not show you guys
taking a quick
the
look
Red Dragon mouse. Now, this is just a beautiful little gaming mouse, the M656. Phenomenal mouse. It's going to cost you about $13. And $13, you can't lose out by doing that. Lightweight, portable. It's going to give you guys a great pull rate. It's going to give you guys a great DPI setting. 4000 DPI, 2.4 gigahertz connectability. You guys can do wired connection if you want to. It's going to have battery connections, 7 macro buttons, 5 DPI levels, a red LED lighting backplate. It's going to allow for, of course, customized macros. It's going to have a PAW 3104 sensor. Very lightweight. Software supported, so you guys can use, of course, the Red Dragon software to change out what the buttons do. Should get over 8 million clicks with this. 10-meter range connectability. So let's go. I can connect it, walk across the room, and still use it. Not a problem. That means if I want to connect it up to my Amazon Omni TV, I can actually use the mouse on that TV. See where I'm going with this. Your 5 DPI levels that are built in is 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2,400, and 4,000. You guys can change that in the settings if you want to with that hand. You guys can do like 3,000, 3,200, whatever you really wanted to. On, off, or eco mode. If you go eco mode, it's going to shut off the RGB. Should give you guys a longer battery life with this. Macros recording, gameplay recording, and everything else you guys could want in a mouse for $13. I mean, $13 is like, hey, that's no bueno. I mean, it's totally bueno. But right here, you guys got the scroll wheel. You guys are going to have all the settings. Man, what's that watch? I got that watch somewhere. Maybe I should wear that watch. So variations, usability, guys. Simply put, you guys can use that mouse quite for a long time and enjoy your gaming or computer usage. So that's, of course, the Red Dragon device. Now I'm going to show you guys a $38 product right now. I believe there's a deal, so you guys can actually claim the deal and get it for a little bit off with this one. Now, can't remember what claim the deal is, so let's see. I think it's like you can take 50% off of this product when you purchase this, guys. It's a 200-watt GAN brick. Now, this is going to allow you to charge all your devices in one place, and I get tired of fighting my kid or my wife for power bricks. So having a power brick like this means I don't have to fight for it. There's enough ports for everybody. Now, literally, you're going to have the wall plug, 2-prong, standard wall plug, 6-foot cable. I'm sure you guys are like, whoop-dee. Exactly. You're then going to have your GAN 3 chip technology built into a power brick of this size. Now, it's not just a power brick. It's a USB-C hub and USB-A hub. You're going to have 3 USB-Cs, or 4 USB-Cs and 4 USB-As. Now, with that being said, 200 watts fully powered brick, 65 watts per USB-C if you use one single USB-C. If you're using multiple, it's going to divide the power up for you guys on that on hand. Now, with, of course, that usability, that means you guys can charge devices very fast, very quick, and you're going to have 4 and 4 ports. FCC certified, CE certified, over voltage protection, over current protection. You're going to have, of course, short circuit protection, over discharge protection, which is a kind of a cool one with that one. The first USB-C is going to be 65 watts. The second's going to be 45 watts, 30 watts, then 20, and then you're going to have 10, 10, 10, and 10 if you use all the devices together. 65 watts on the top one. It's enough power that should allow you to charge most of your power-hungry devices rather quick. And a nice little size device. Being able to set this up, you guys, it's got rubberized padding. You guys can set it on a desk like this if that's what you want. Set it up on end if that's what you need. I'm actually going to place it this direction right here on my desk because I'm always looking for ports. Now, it's a phenomenal piece. It does well. I actually did a couple power tests with this. It's getting me the power I want. It's just a nice little portable piece that I could set pretty much anywhere. And this one, I think, is going to go on the desk in the bedroom because I need more ports in there. Fighting the wife to charge at night while I'm sleeping and stuff, it's just not fun. I've been leaving my phone out here, and it's winter. Need the phone on hand. Cool little piece, great little option. $37.99 is the price, but you guys can get 50% off today because they gave us a code to share with you. So use that 50% code. Honestly, 50% code on this means you guys are going to be spending a little over 18 to 19 bucks with this. So $19 for a power brick of this styling with that price point is definitely worth that. Well, I think it's like $18.99 with the code. Now, if you guys need the code, I mean, we do have the code. The code is only going to be valid for, I think today Today through a few, I think about a week or so. Now, normally, guys, this without any of the discounts is like $49. It's like 22% off already. Then we have that extra 50% off. Being able to grab a device, and I can kind of show you guys to connect up and charge other devices, or even USB-C cables. Sure, I got one around here. Just plug it in, connect it. I mean, we can start using multiple ports and not have to fight everybody for everything. So really cool idea for $18.99 with our 50% discount if you guys click it. Definitely worth checking that one out. Nice, quick, fast charger, great options. Do I still have those sitting here? I think I picked them up. I saw a product. You know what? I have them sitting here. Tozo. What can I say? This is literally a $30 product. I think it's like a $39.99 product. Now, I believe you guys can get it for $29.99 today, which is a crazy, crazy deal. You heard me right. $29.99. It's 50% off. Normally 55 something for that price point with this. Active hybrid noise canceling headset. It's going to have 3.5, 3.5, USB-C to USB-A, but an extremely long battery life. Literally 90 hours of battery life in a headset for under 50 bucks. Now this headset, foldable, capable. You guys can fold it, set it up, put it on your ears. It's going to have 5 microphones built in. So you have 5 microphones that's going to help with, of course, the active noise canceling. You guys can put it in transparency mode. You guys can put it in, of course, just regular blocking or standard mode. You're going to have 3 modes with that. 32 EQ modes built into the app, or you guys can make your own settings. Long battery life, 40 millimeter drivers, very, very soft pleatherette earmuffs. Titanium black color comes in 5 colorways, blue, khaki, pink, white, and of course this titanium black. This thing actually has a really great sound quality. When you activate the noise canceling, it's going to drop the background noise about 45 decibels. So it does do a good amount of noise blocking with that, which means it even blocks it when you're using the microphone to chat with your friends. 90 hours of playtime, 900 songs, or like 90 meetings if that's what you want. Where's the kicker. This has got the new Bluetooth 6.0. So it's got the Bluetooth connectability that's going to give you guys over 100 feet of connection with unobstructed views. Tozo Orgix technology, high-res audio built in. You guys are going to get all the connectability with this on hand. Memory foam cups, adjustability. It's like 5 settings of adjustability. So if you guys need to, 5 settings on each side, so 10 total. Gives you guys a nice large head. If you don't need that large head, I mean, they fit well. When you want, you guys can put it back down and just set it away. I was playing with music on this. I was playing, of course, other variations. Something else inside is you guys can also use what's called the community connection, or the community area where you guys can test other people's EQ settings. You guys can use the AI piece. You guys will be able to go into leisure mode, reduce white noise, white noise. So you guys can do normal mode, adaptive mode, transparency mode inside the app. Screen mode, voice controls. You guys will have a whole bunch of controls inside the app as well. This thing is phenomenally well done. For less than $50, say it's $29.99, getting a great headset that you're not spending, a couple $100 on. And I like that idea that Tozo did that. So really good piece right here. Of course, I had it sitting here in the box because, well, let's go there. I just did this product. So Tozo. I love Tozo. Great company to work with. I think we got a Raspberry Pi up next. This is going to be Velros. I didn't actually do this one. Not really sure about the product either.
How exciting. We have the Vilros Raspberry Pi 5 starting kit.
All right, right here you guys have the Raspberry Pi starter kit. Now, of course, Raspberry Pi means you guys can set up a few things of technologies if you want to. It's a $180 product, right? What you're going to get is 128 gigabytes preloaded micro SD card, guys, with Pi 5 board. You're going to get, of course, a couple USB A to USB Cs. You're going to get a fan controller. You're going to get the wall brick. You're going to get the carrying case. You're going to get a dongle. It's going to have 4 USB A ports, RJ45 connection on this as well. It's going to give you everything you need, including the metal aluminum housing. You're going to get, of course, that pieces. You're going to get the micro SD to a USB adapter, standard HDMI to HDMI cable, 5-foot cable, and of course a standard HDMI cable to HDMI cable, 5-foot as well. Neoprene standard, of course, the quick instruction guide. You're going to get a mini to standard camera module if you guys need that module. Put it together, and then of course set it up to how you guys want to use it. That's up to you with this one. It's just Raspberry Pi, and of course we're showing you guys in the video all pieces, pulling the screws out, changing it around. You guys are building this, of course. You guys are seeing the housing being put together, the fans being put onto it. You'll find the correct assessment of where you want to put the fan. And find the correct adapter plug. I believe they grabbed the opposite one that it should have been. And then, of course, put the housing back together with this. Once you're up and running, you guys can set it over here, and you guys can, of course, then start installing software. Once you're in the software, you guys can actually run camera angles. You guys will be able to run it as a PC. Whatever you really want to makeshift it as, you guys can do with the Raspberry Pi. So, kind of a cool little idea, great little option. They turned it into a gaming console. Now we also have the 15-inch USB-A keyboard from them as well.
This is the Vilros 15-inch Raspberry Pi keyboard, and this is a USB keyboard. It has the tracking area there. I really like that on a keyboard, and the keys are barely raised. It's very comfortable for me. I like a nice soft flat key, and I like a keypad, a touchpad, and it's really easy to use. So it goes really well with the Raspberry Pi, pack it up and go. And you can use this as a computer, and I'm just getting into a browser so we can look at some things and see how this keyboard responds. And I can just roll around, and we all recognize this page. I'm going to navigate to my buddies on my team, and we'll take a look there. And I can easily scroll through 2 fingers up and down to get there, and you see all of our videos. I'm just scrolling, and it's easy enough. The keyboard is very responsive, works very well with a Pi. And we'll just look at a video and see what I can do here. So, this is.
So just a nice little keyboard with trackpad that you guys can use, of course, on that Raspberry Pi if you wanted to. Now, we're going to move into... Hey, what's up, Rover? Hey, buddy, it shows you in chat on one screen, but on the other. That's pretty funny. What's up, buddy? Alright, so we're going to show you guys some cameras from OBSBot. I use a lot of OBSBot cameras. I use, of course, plenty. First and foremost is going to be this one that's extremely dirty because it's used multiple times a week without a problem. This is the Tail Air. Now, you have a Tail Air 2, which I want to get my hands on. I don't have it. This is a 4K streaming camera. Now, I use a fully wireless. You can recharge it with the cord. Just a second, printing. Oh, right on, buddy. Pan, tilt, and zoom. So 360-degree rotatable. It's going to, of course, pan, tilt, and zoom and track. It will follow you. Has an SD card slot. Has a USB-A port. It has a USB-C port. Has a micro USB or HDMI port as well. 3.5 connection. Metal progs on the bottom so you guys can actually put it on, of course, another base with, of course, a battery capacity piece. It's got a battery. A couple hours of usage time without a problem. Fully wireless, capable, connected up to your phone, and you guys can wireless stream with this. It's going to AI track you and keep you in, of course, that camera view where you want. 4K resolution, where it stands out. Now, I use this every week for Jackery streams. The thing is the camera that's going to, of course, taking pictures of the actual the table. Phenomenally beautifully and amazingly well done camera. That, I mean, let's see. I probably can turn it on just by powering it up. I normally don't like to do the hot swapping cameras. I'm going to go here with you guys. Hot swapping can sometimes become just a pain. Now, I'm going to try and turn it around so it's facing me. Let's set it up there. Let's wait for it to pick up the camera. It just turned on. It takes about 13 or less than 10 seconds to power all the way up. Most of that power up is going to be connecting into, of course, the software that I have it connected to. So dual cameras. Let's do this. So let's grab Hotspot virtual camera. And there you guys go. So wireless camera, fully wireless. I can actually do this. I can keep track. We can do presets. Or we're actually moving it. I can move the gimbal so if I want to change it around and scare you guys with, you know, how scary looking my face is. I can do all of that. So really great camera, amazing little piece, definitely worth checking out. Fully wireless, fully capable. About $424, guys. This is actually really amazing. Mirrored. What do you mean mirrored? The camera? Oh, it should have been mirrored. New stream, who this? I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know who this is. Just gonna go there with you, buddy. I don't know who you are. It's a day, buddy. It's definitely a day. Phil's over here like happy hump day. Yeah, it was. It shouldn't have. It should not have been mirrored at all. It possibly is because it's on Streamlabs, but yeah. Is that an OBSBot? It is, buddy. It is an OBSBot. Kind of like the next one we're about to show you, the OBSBot Tiny 2. Now, the OBSBot Tiny 2 is this little toy that I can sit here and toss around, which I probably shouldn't be tossing around. It's a $300 camera. I mean, $254 today, normally $330. This little camera is just that amazing. 4K resolution, pan, tilt, and zoom, AI tracking, USB-C connections. It's going to do everything you just saw on the other one except for wireless connections. It has to have a cable. This thing is amazingly well done, but very, very small and tiny. Again, I use these cameras quite a lot. So much so that I could probably grab another USB-C. I have 3 of these set up in this living room, so I can possibly grab the other one, turn it on, so you guys can actually see it as well. So I'm going to go back over to the dual cameras. You guys are going to just see me up in the corner. It's going to take a second for the software to load into the actual camera. It should be coming on any second. We just went green, so camera should come on and we'll go. There we are. So there is that 4K camera, pan, tilt, and zoom, AI tracking, and all of that other beauty and glory. You guys can see the, of course. You're right, it is mirrored, and that's because we are on the computer. Now, what if I want to? Like, I could put it in tracking mode. So now it's, of course, going to track me. I get up, stop moving around. It's going to now follow me wherever I go. And if I want to do this, I can bring you guys in on the ugly mug, or if I want to, I can make it go back out. So that's where it's going to work with these cameras. And, of course, you guys can see a nice, small, capable little camera that works crazily well. And then let's scare everybody with this. So that's, of course, the beautiful OBSBot Tiny 2, guys. Both of those are amazing cameras. Definitely worth checking out if you need a camera of that system. This one's like $254. The other one's a little more. So, oh, Phil, what's going on, buddy? Phil, I'm having a week, man. Having a week. All right, well, I don't see any other questions about OBSBot, but hey. Oh, Let's go there. You guys need a Savoco? That's right, Savoco. This is just going to be a handheld vacuum cleaner, guys, in an orange box. It's going to do, of course, 2100 PA or 21,000 Pascal scale suction. Handheld device. You guys can remove it. Pull the filter out if you want to move the filter out with this. You guys can quick empty the bin just by right there. It's going to have a trigger on the bottom that we're going to activate. You guys can kind of hear it. 2 modes. So you're going to have 2 speeds of mode with this. USB-C charging capable. But I can turn it in from a vacuum to an inflator. So if I want to inflate some air, I put this piece on the back side, and it's going to allow me now dust my desk. So if I want to dust my desk, or let's see. So it can be used as an inflator or a vacuum, either way. It's got a nice large debris bin. About 40 minutes on standard mode, probably maybe a little over 15 on, of course, max mode. If I want to set it up and I have crevice tools, there are multiple crevice tools for this, including bristle tools, so I can actually scrub bristles, clean my keyboards. Other variations are going to be like, the little bristle tool right here. To do that one, of course, you're probably going to have to put it on that nozzle, set it up over here, and then, of course, you're going to be going to town. We also have the old school, like, carpet vacuum cleaner, little cleaner. It's a cool little piece, great little option. It's going to work well for you. It has a great suction with this. Just a phenomenal little product if you need a little handheld vacuum. Keep your cars clean with one of these. That's a cool idea. It's winter time, so a lot of rock salt in my area. And if I could get it to close, it would be even better. So Savoco, guys, this is about $36.99. Cool little piece, great little option for you. For the readers that like to read or do lamp style reading, night lights and stuff like that, I got an option for you that's probably a little bit different than the ones out there. First and foremost, you're going to have a band. This band can be set on your head if that's what you want it to, or around your neck if that's what you guys want to. You guys can, of course, put it in either direction you need to put it in with this. Now, I'm going to set this here because we're going to actually grab the light. Now, the light is, of course, this little piece. It's going to have 3 color modes. With that, and if I want to, we can actually hold it down and steepless dim. You guys can see it get lighter, or we can go, of course, hold it down, and we can go brighter. So we have the dimmability with this. Now, here's the cool part with this one. Magnetic. So it just magnetically sticks on the band that's there. But it gets even better because I can actually change the direction with, of course, the actual light that hangs off of this. So bendable, flexible lighting. What that then means is, because it is magnetic and disposable or different styling, that I can actually take this magnet and I can grab one of the little clips that they send, and they send these little clips, and I can clip this onto something, and then I can magnetically stick this somewhere else. So then I have capability of it not just being, of course, a neck reader, but of course a 3-mode light mode system. Now put it on your neck, put it wherever you want, magnetically connected, of course, on here, and you don't have to worry about it. It's nice, lightweight, good battery life, great little options, and super bright. I mean, 25 bucks, guys. Hey, Phil, you doing Christmas shopping, buddy? How about you, Grover? Hey, you guys are done? Anybody want to shop for me? I've yet to go shopping. All right, up next is going to be some of the newest lights from Govee. Done in I haven't even, dude, I haven't even shopped. What's that tell you? I have not shopped whatsoever. I haven't shopped. Usually I'm way past done. Today I'm not. I haven't shopped. For that next set of lights. All right, we're going to show you guys the Cobb lights from Govee. This is a great light set. I'm actually going to let the video play. Gotten Singe. That's nice of you, buddy. That's pretty nice of you. For your house? Well, hey, look no further than Govee and their Govee Cobb light strip. Now, this is a rope light strip that's going to have 1,260 LEDs every meter. Now, this is 16 and a half feet long. It's going to come in this beautiful packaging, and when we pop that round lid off, you're going to be greeted with a few things if I can get the lid off. Now, normally, you guys are going to get a welcome committee, of course, usage thing. It's going to show you guys how to, of course, get and upload and download the app. You're going to get the 16 and a half feet of rope. We're going to leave it in this for a purpose. On the back is going to be the controller, which is
6 was away,
to activate.
3D printing,
The
of
controller
course.
is going to give us that connection to Bluetooth, but it's also going to allow us to run the lighting just from the controller. So if we don't want to connect it up to the app, we don't have to. Now, with it, I'm going to have to fight the little plastic a little bit just to get it off here. It's one of those things. Normally, we don't do the unboxings like this, but I want to show you guys it. So now, this controller does have a 3M adhesive tape that you guys can stick to wherever you want. We don't actually need the sound, guys. This is a really great piece. Over 1,200 LEDs per meter. You're going to have very rich. So all LED strips will kind of heat up no matter what. So if you have it rolled up like this, then yes, it's going to heat up on itself. But it's not going to get super hot that it's going to hurt anything at all. I mean, they're LEDs. LEDs get kind of warm no matter what. Now, with this being a Cobb system, it's got the chip on board. So you're going to have extra chips. That's going to mean you're going to have more control on the LEDs, which you guys can see right here. So much so that it's actually hard to capture the lighting on the camera effect for this one. But you guys have steepless modes. You have over 64 scenes. Full controllability. You guys can actually cut this rope light to the length you want. 3M adhesive stripping, but you guys can actually get mounts to strip it like rails and stuff. There are some rails out there you guys can use. It's flexible enough that you could probably draw with it too. I have a 10-foot one. It's at 98 degrees, it's not too hot. I'm going to say that's not bad. I mean, I've had LED lights that you get so hot that it probably burns your hand. Don't know how hot this one is. It's still in the box. I haven't actually hung them up yet because, well, it was 16 and a half feet of rope lights that I didn't. Correction. Woo! Yeah, yours is hot, man. Is that just on the really thin area, or is it like a big chunk of lighting together? That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's LEDs. It's gonna get warm. It's like a light bulb. It shouldn't get hotter than it will nowhere near get the heat of a light bulb where it's gonna hurt your hands. But they're gonna get warm. It's lights. Like I could grab a flashlight. Let me grab this. Like this LED light, it says caution hot. And of course, you actually get hot enough that it can hurt your hands with some LED lighting. This has got diffusers and everything. Yeah, so it's good. Yeah, that's why it's so hot, buddy. Because it's rolled up in a ring, all of those LED lights are conjoined in together, so all of that heat is going into one ball. If you wrapped it out and let it go laid out a little bit better, it would nowhere near be that hot. Yeah, when they're wrapped up, they definitely throw heat. Now, I'm sure you've been around for like the Jackery streams. I have one of these light sets wrapped up in a ring, and I play it on every show, and it's lasted 4 years, or a little over 3.5 years or so. So I have no problems with them. They do get a little warm. You're correct. They do get warm, but wrapped up in a ring, they're always going to be warmer. But the Cobb lighting, man, whoa, the lighting is so much brighter, so much more vibrant. You have way more control with it. I really love the cob lighting. I'm actually going to get some cob lighting for my car.
Hey, everyone.
I replaced all my light bulbs with LED bulbs. So like this one up here, which isn't on all the way brightness. That's LED bulbing. I use all the LED lighting around me, and it definitely will save you. In the long run, it definitely saves you on that electric bill. Most definitely. I mean, you think you're going from like, let's say, a 5 watt bulb to 45, or about 5 to 45 watts, and most of us were using 100 watt light bulbs to 120 watt light bulbs. Yeah, so definitely it should save. I think up next we're showing you guys the INIU P81 power bank. This is going to be like a 5,000 milliamp power bank that's nice, portable, and capable of being moved around. It's a keychain style, so you guys can put it on a keychain with this. Now, this is a really kind of cool one. You guys are going to see the little mini box right here. Hopefully, there we go. Let's just jump forward. You guys are going to have, of course, the keychain connection. You guys can connect to a backpack. It's got a wireless charging design, so you guys can actually wireless charge on this as well. And that's the cool piece with this. It's got the connectability and wireless charging, but you guys can still use the USB-C charger as well. Allows you to charge your phone if you need to charge your watch or your phone on this through the wireless charging. Use the cable, the in and out USB-C cable, or the connected cable that's permanently attached to it. Shut the screen off if you don't want the screen on. You guys can actually do that with this as well. Nice portable little piece. The bulbs really. Yeah, I agree. The house LED bulbs in my bulb sections, I'm replacing those every couple years, and they're supposed to last me 5 to 10 years. I agree. You're preaching to the choir, buddy. Going through a lot of bulbs. I totally agree with that one. Up next is going to be the Lysen Ultra Thin MagSafe Power Bank. This is actually a really super thin one. This one's cool. That's going to be me video, I'm sure. Being on the go and your phone going dead and having no way to charge it. Well, guess what? Lysen's got you covered, guys, with this ultra thin 10,000 milliamp power bank. Now, this is a cool one. Yeah, that's one way to do it, buddy.
Thin, but it is also magnetic, so I can stick it to the back of my iPhone 14 or up above 15, 16s, and so on. Now, if you guys really want to, you guys don't have to just go with that. You guys can also charge your Apple Watch off of this. Now, another great part is it's got a built-in USB-C cable, so you can connect it up to your iPhone 16s and 15s, or even your Android devices on the go. Now, if you need to, though, it also has a USB-C port to charge it with that as well. With 10,000 milliamps, guys, it's going to give you guys enough charge to charge your iPhone at least a couple times to keep you going throughout the day. My wife is texting. Lysen's got you covered if you need an ultra-thin option for that.
So, really cool little piece, guys. Super thin, wireless charging capable. You guys have the built-in wired as well. You can't go wrong with them. You can't. Of course, I got this weird cough that's been lasting for about 2 months now. I feel like it's going on 2 months, but it's not. We got the Shox Open Fit up next. This is a really cool little headset.
Talking about the Shox Open Fit Air and comparing the Open Fit Air versus the original Open Fit and what you need to know about the difference between the two. First of all, if you look at the case, you can see the Open Fit Air is slightly thinner profile, not quite as high in the case. They're actually slightly lighter to wear on the ear. This is the Open Fit. This is the Open Fit Air. They're a little bit lighter on the ear. They're a little bit lighter on the ear because they have these kind of hollowed out ear hooks on the back, so that when you put them on the ear, it's a little lighter, whereas the Open Fit has a bit heavier of a back on the back of the ear. The sound is very comparable. You get only
man,
1
Side
hour
quit
of
following
less
us. What's up with that,
on
buddy?
Air than the Open Fit.
You know, I'm gonna come follow you guys again.
7 hours between having to charge in the case per earbud versus the 6 hours on the Open Fit Air. They both sound good, although I found that the Open Fit itself sits on the ear a little better with its hook, to where you can see the speakers kind of like at the bottom. And with the Open Fit Air, if I hold it down like this and I actually press on it, it sounds so much louder. But when I leave it at its natural, like, ear hook, you see how it lifts slightly off the ear? That causes it to be a little bit diminished sound. For some reason, just me, possibly something with my earlobes, the open fit air isn't as adjustable, and it doesn't hold it against close enough to my ear. This is loud. Almost no sound leakage at all. Surprisingly low.
So with that, guys, you guys can still hear everything around you, and of course, you're going to have these earbud styles, open systems with that. It's a really, really amazing little piece. Not sure why the system keeps on following me. Seems weird. Probably following too many places. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. If you guys need shocks, has got you covered with that one, guys. Definitely has you covered. You know what? Let's see here. Bear with me one sec, everybody. I'm going to go forward a little. I want to show you guys something that I just did. Now, if you guys are looking for a really, really good kitchen set for chopping and stuff, Podden. Podden makes some amazing chef knives and knife sets. I use these quite a bit. This is, of course, their newer set that got sent to me. It's a 4-piece knife set. This would make a great, great Christmas gift for you guys. Now, you're going to have to pull the box apart. Unfortunately, I didn't know I was showing this live. So I'm going to attempt to put this aside and not hurt myself. I'm just going to go there with this. Now, we're going to show you guys a couple of these, a couple of the blades. And I'm going to show you guys the variations. So you have the paring knife, right? So you got the nice little small paring knife. No need to pull it out. You're going to have, of course, the utility knife. And you guys can see the plastic. I'll show you guys what the knife looks like on the bigger ones. You're going to have, of course, the Nakari knife. Now, the Nakari knife is a really, really amazing knife. This thing's got some protections on it. I'm leaving the protections on there. You guys can see the laser etched blade down there. This is a 7-inch Nakari knife. It's sharpened to 13 degrees sharpness, 13 to 14 degrees sharpness. High carbon steel, full ting design, nice little rivet, or you guys, you want to call it a rivet. I call it a rivet kind of stuffing. Pummel at the end, pocket wood handle, and fits in your hand perfectly well. So that's the Nakari. Now, I will show you guys the chef's knife a little bit more and some of the other stuff that comes with these. I want to be careful. You guys were probably not here for the show I did last week. I actually cut my hand doing this, so that's why I'm trying to be careful today. So you also get a chef's knife. Now, you're going to get, of course, sheaths so you guys can sheath them and put them away. But you're going to get the 8-inch chef's knife. And now I'm only pulling the plastic off. I'm leaving the protectants on. This is an 8-inch chef's knife. Still has that laser etched edge. 13 to 14 degree sharpness. Again, pocket wood, full ting design. It means it goes all the way through, which is going to give you guys a stronger, sturdy handle and a longer lifespan. These things are nicely balanced to fit your hand very, very well. Rather it be, of course, cutting food, chopping vegetables, your meats, whatever you want to use this with. This is going to work well. Because it's a high carbon stainless steel, you guys are going to have, of course, no worries about rusting and a long lifespan. Very, very sharp. So much so that I actually cut my finger on the show about 4 or 5 days ago. So I'm being careful with these. For $99, guys, you get a 4-piece set of these. They're going to last you a while. I actually have some of their other ones, which are like hand pummeled or hand done. So you guys got the cool little pieces with this. So great little kit. And the way it comes designed, it's the perfect gift for anyone that is a good foodie, loves to cook, or you guys first-time home buyers, or your kids just got, of course, their own home. This would be a great gift to give them. You don't have to have 20 different knives to be well orchestrated in, of course, the arts of cooking. 4-piece set would work well for a lot of you. Now, of course, you might need some steak knives, but I mean, you guys could use, of course, the utility knife as a steak knife. Just go in there. This thing for $99.99. It's a great deal. Very, very well done. I love potting. Not sure you guys can kind of see it. Back there behind that ice machine, you guys see the row of lines? There is like 5 potting knives over there, and then, of course, a few others that I use quite a bit. So, great little options for you. Now, we are going to show you guys a Pro Lux. I'm trying to get through this show. Most of you probably don't know is I'm sick, so let's show you guys. Let's grab it. Can I find this? What is this at? Gonna work.
What's going on, guys? Nate with Dragon Blog.
All right, this is the Pro Lux Shop Vac, guys. This is about $479, but definitely worth it. You're gonna wall mount this in your shop. It's going to allow you to do wet or dry. It's going to allow you to go suck inwards or actually blow outwards with air, so you guys can actually dust with it as well. Now, it's got a filtration system that's going to, of course, pick up and compact most of the dirt and debris that you're using. 30-foot hose comes with it. Crevice tools. It's going to come with almost like a vacuum bottom with it, so you guys can actually vacuum like your house vacuum if you wanted to. Turning it into, of course, a duster means you guys can actually blow the dirt out instead of sucking it all up. That means you guys don't have to worry about filling up, of course, your debris bin. Like here, that you guys can see he's blowing it all out there. And it works really, really well for that. So much so that it's, I get the price point. We've done a lot of work with, of course, Pro Lux and handled a lot of other products. They got some amazing, amazing products that do very, very well for a lot of different people. So if you're looking for something like that, Pro Lux has definitely got you covered, guys. Has all the mounting hardware, all of the hoses, all of the connections, and everything you guys need all in one kit. This thing is phenomenally well done. So definitely check that out. You guys will enjoy that one. Now I'm trying to figure out why I lost everything. What's up, Phil? Phil, buddy. Oh, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working? Or should you be doing my Christmas shopping? All right, Pro Lux, what can I say? Great little piece. Phil's working. Well, I don't know what he's working on. Probably working on staring at walls, knowing Phil. But Pro Lux, Pro Lux, Pro Lux. Hey, Phil, do I look green on the gills? Yeah, I said the same thing. I said the same thing, Rover. Like, I don't believe it. There's no way. No way he's working. Windows updates all day. Whoa. You work for the city. We don't update Windows, dude. We don't update stuff. We wait for it to crash.
This is the.
Whoa, you get paid to do updates now? Do they pay you to deliver paper too? No more cyber events for us. Look, just because that lady clicked the link in her email doesn't mean that's not going to happen again. Just saying. How is my day? My day's it's meh. Well, I'm gonna go there. It's meh. It's not bad, but it's definitely meh. I'm supposed to be out Christmas shopping. I have not shopped for my wife yet. Never happens. But I want to live a day in life. No, you don't, dude. I've been up all night. I haven't slept. I have not slept, my guy. Oh, it's totally fine. It's just one of them days. I just wish this cough would go away. That's what I wished. I want to stay up all night. I mean, you don't. No. I wrote you in. I wrote you, buddy, over on Discord. You'll see what I'm talking about. All right, guys, we're going to pop over. We're going to show you guys a Life Pro product. This is actually a sauna blanket. This is going to be a nice large infrared sauna blanket that you guys can use on a bed. You guys can use on a couch, on a floor, wherever you want. It's going to turn your house into a home sauna without having to have that big blocky sauna built up with this. It's going to come with a bunch of individual detox blankets, which are going to magnify the heating effect. It's going to come with a wipe down towel. It's going to come with this big carrying bag with, of course, the sauna blanket in there. Now, the sauna blanket's amazing. It's got a large control. The control is going to allow you to adjust the temperature, allow you to adjust the time, turn it on and off. You guys can go up to, I think it's like 60 minutes of runtime with this. It's about 70 plus inches in length. You're going to get about 60 plus inches circumference with this. I believe it's 61 or so inches of circumference on hand. Now, 36 inch width, 61 to 65 inch circumference, 71 inch length, which means a 6 foot tall guy could go in this and not have to worry about it. You're going to have heating levels anywhere from 95 degrees up to 176. Now at 176, you guys are sweating out all of the detoxes. Just remember at that temperatures, make sure you guys are intaking a lot of water so you're not losing too much with this. It's a nice, large, beautiful little piece. It's going to do well for you. Of course, the timer, you guys could set that timer up and adjust it. It's up to you how you want to adjust the timer on hand. 60 minutes, they say, probably about 60 minutes max. I mean, most people aren't going to sit in there for 60 minutes, but anywhere from 5 to 60 minutes, you guys are going to be good with this. So nice little detox. Now, you're going to notice that Astra is in this. When she hops in this, it does not look like she's even really in there truly. I mean, she's now fully in there. You guys can see where she's at, but literally she's you can fit a big person in this. Don't worry about it. A larger person can fit in this. So, really amazing piece, guys. Great option. Then add the detox blanket, and it's going to allow you to detox it even more. Now, remember, the fabric is going to allow you to wash it down and clean it out with, of course, a rag and everything else. No, Phil. It definitely was not that. Phil, if you're listening, no, it wasn't that. I'm not really sure. I ate several things yesterday. It didn't happen until like late last night. So, cool little piece, great little option for you. Now, for the women, maybe you guys want a nice little watch, and we're going to show you guys the Lola Rose.
This company sent us 2 of these. It does come with the little pamphlet. You know, it's made by a UK designer, and then also it's made of good materials. Like this is pure malachite. So that's just so nice. Look at that. I love it. Has a genuine leather watch band. They say that these watches are good to 3 atmospheres. So, and water resistant, which is a lot different from waterproof.
Now, guys, gold tones, malachite dial, leather banding, made in, of course, London. You guys are going to have a great watch, a beautiful, elegant styling with this, nice and small, perfect for any outing, whether it be a night out in town, going to dinner with your loved one, or just wearing it to work. It's got a lot of great options. Beautiful, beautiful colors and tones. Remember, though, it's got a leather banding. You guys can change that banding out if you guys can find a band, a metal band to fit it. That's up to you. You guys can definitely do that. Great little carrying bag and everything else in between. So it's a great, great piece. Awesome little options. And, of course, Mrs. Dragonblogger did that for us. Now, for those of you, be right back. Print just finished. I'm not sure what you need. I was the chef, buddy.
Nikita with Dragonblogger is here.
I'm the only one. I'm the only one. All right, up next, this is going to be a product from Geiger. If you guys have not seen Geiger, they make these really cool little products. They're going to make you guys what they call STEM toys, or brain synapses toys. It's going to keep your brain just firing on all those cylinders. Now, by doing this, you guys are going to have over 1,000 challenges. It's going to allow you to pick and choose the color patterns by the level you're on. And you're going to design the shapes that you need to do it by using the color blocks to insert on the piece. Now, whether you're on level 1 or level 3 or level 4, it's going to pick and choose the colors. All the way up to thousands, guys. It's got thousands of levels. The higher you go with the levels, you guys will mix and use different color patterns. You may not use all of the same blocks or all the blocks in those color patterns to make it. You just have to figure out the shape and the way it's designed. So let's say it's telling you got to use red, green, and blue to make a square, right? You have to figure out which blocks make that square perfectly, and then of course you'll set it in there. And right here he set it in there, but it's still flashing. That means it didn't connect with that last block. He's got to pull that block back out and press it back in there perfectly firm. And then by doing that, it's going to now of course trigger the level, and he now finished the level. Now he can set it up and go higher with another level, and it's still going to use red, but the shapes are multiple shapes in different areas. So you may need different blocks to finish these shapes. I made some tacos. That sounds great. Only if I could eat it. Oh, now I want tacos, buddy. Now I want tacos. But this is a cool idea. I love the idea of allowing you guys to do brain teasers to get the synapses going. Because, I mean, we need to keep our brains just firing at all cylinders. So, really cool idea. Thousands of levels, guys. And they have other styles, too. So, if you guys don't want the Geiger Super Block, they got the slider blocks, which means you guys are going to slide it in different directions as well. Now, we're going to show you guys, I believe this is, I'm not going to, it's a clothing steamer, if I remember correctly.
Everyone, and may the force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the unboxing of the Jack and Rose travel steamer. This is a really nice thing to take with you when you're going on vacation. You want to knock the wrinkles out of your clothes real quick. It's very easy to use. It comes with a nice little travel bag as well as a little guard for the portion where the heat and steam come out. You can place it vertically when you want to iron, or horizontally when you want to steam. It comes with a nice little guard over the plug too, as well as the plug having a nice little wire management plastic strip to keep it all together. As you can see, when you pull it out, it actually fits really nicely in the hand too. It's got a nice little kind of lavender purplish color on it too, as well as the buttons that you're going to use for low, high, and dry. And I mean, it's just fantastic. What I like about it is that it is very sleek and has a very nice aesthetic. But again, this is perfect for when you want to travel, you know, and you may be packing last minute and your clothes get a little wrinkled because you can't put them in the way you want to. And this will just help knock them out real quick. It takes absolutely no time to get heated up. You just put it to your clothes and let it do the rest. It makes the work super easy, and it comes in this really nice packaging set. So if you're looking for a really awesome travel steamer / iron, Jack and Rose has got you covered with their awesome, fantastic.
So a cool little portable steamer that you guys can take everywhere. And while you're at it, since you're traveling with a portable steamer, maybe you got to shave to get ready for, of course, that good little meeting or get together you're at. Well, right here, Humminbird, the MK13 is that handheld waterproof shaver that Phil could use on his head right now. Now, you're going to pop this open. You're going to have a nice little carrying case. You're going to have a cleaning tool. You're going to have a USB-C to USB-A charging tool as well. When you pop in here, you're going to have this nice little palm or head shaver. Now, it's got, of course, these 7 individual shaver heads that if you guys press, you guys will see that it concaves to the shape of your head. So rather it be my beard or, of course, my head, it's going to allow me to get that. Now, with this, the actual magnetic head comes off, so you guys can actually pull that head off of there to clean it or replace it if you need to. Drive-driven digital display to show you guys the battery percentage. One press turns it on, one press shuts it off. Fully waterproof, so I can put this in the shower with me. So I can shower with this USB-C charging cable port. It's going to allow you to do it well, and it's going to do it very, very easily. It rotates, and it's going to have a nice battery life on top of that. So you guys Few hours of runtime over, but I think it's like over 160 minutes of runtime with this. So you guys are going to have a good amount of time before you need to shave it. Clean it off, of course, once you're done, and you're good to go. I love how easy the magnetic tip is. It's got a protective cover on it, so you guys can do that. And then put it back in the carrying case to take it with you on the go. And just throw this in there. So a really cool little shaver. It's like $57 for this one. So at $57, it's a great little option if you need the MK13 from Humminbird. Now, I have like 3 other shavers from them, from beard trimmers to full head trimmers. So really great option, and being the waterproof, I like that. I'd give that shaver. See, you know what? I don't shave my head, so that was the downfall to that. That was the only downfall. Now up next, of course, while we're talking about shaving, is going to be Sheila shaving her legs, which is kind of, a little bit different, but hey, you know what? Let's do this. You guys are going to have this badger hair brush. This badger hair brush is going to allow you to put your shaving gel or shaving cream on your body to get that shave. It's going to allow you to lather up properly. Now, you guys will take whatever gel or shaving cream you're using, sit there and lather it on your hand or lather it in a bowl, and then you guys can put it on your face, your legs, whatever you really want. She's trying to lather it up, and she's using a gel. A lot of us use like creams, and you guys can see the gel is turning into a foam by the way she's doing it, and she's going to apply it to her legs. Same variation for the guys that are using it with this on hand. Just, lather it on, put it on your face, and shave. Unless you dry shave like I do. And it's pretty funny. My wife asked how I can do it. I shave once every 2 weeks, and I dry shave. I use no water, no shaving creams, and I dry shave my whole face. She thinks it's weird because she's in the beauty industry. I don't know what to tell her. But great little option. Badger hair for $18. You guys got a nice little piece right there. Now, we're going to talk about boots and Nordiv 8. I use the Nordiv 8 winter boots. These are waterproof boots with nice grip. Now, I don't know if Phil has a pair of these, but definitely take a look at worth checking out. Now, these boots I still use to this day. I have these, still use them. They're in, of course, the other room, and I use these for winter. Now, these are tie string style. Comes with extra laces. Yeah, that's the way I was taught. My dad taught me to dry shave. So, and I feel that when I dry shave, I get a closer shave, and I don't miss scragglers. Where when I'm using a shaving gel, I miss sections, and I don't know. It's easier for me. AC, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Waterproof, guys. You guys can stomp through a mud puddle. Your foot's not going to get wet unless you go really, really deep in there. It's a memory foam bottom, so that insert can come out. You guys can put your own orthopedic in there if you need a separate orthopedic, or use the Nordiv 8 insert. I use the Nordiv 8 insert. I love these boots. They grip on the ice, which is kind of crazy that I can grip on ice and still have the flexibility. Which also means that these are great for hiking as well. So if you guys want to grip and hike, it'll grip the rocks and trails without an issue. Now, tying them up, it's that simple. You guys just tie them, right? Waterproof is definitely there. I can attest to the waterproofness of these. These are a great little hiking style boot. I think $43.30 is what this pair goes for. Does come in other colors, so if you don't want the black variation, you guys can get other colors. They also have, I think it's like army green. They also have like stainless or steel-toed tips. So if you guys want a steel-toed tip system, you guys can do that as well. Yeah, I have the low top variations of these hiking boots as well. So I like Nordiv 8. Nordiv 8 does good. And because I have so many shoes, I do clean them quite a bit. They do. They really do. I wholeheartedly agree with that. They're my winter boots.
So my wife had suede shoes.
Now, up next is going to be, of course, these cleaning shoes or cleaning kit. This, of course, is a nice little shoe cleaning kit that's going to come with the brush. It's going to come with the cleaning pieces and everything. It's going to work for, of course, I'm going to say like suede, rubber, leather, linen, plastic, whatever you could really think of. Remember to always test your shoe cleaners in an inconspicuous spot so you don't damage your shoes and then be like, oh man, it ruined my shoes. Now with this, you're going to wet the brush. I actually soak my brushes for like 5 minutes before I use my cleaning brushes with the solution. By doing that, it's going to allow, like these ones have nylon bristles on them. It's going to allow that nylon to soften up a little bit, but not soften too much, but it's going to allow you to do that. Now, then you're going to add the solution onto it, and then you're going to start, of course, like she's doing, scrubbing with this on hand. Now, remember to soak the brush. The water on the brush is going to allow the solution to kind of foam up and help scrub into the product that she's using on hand. Now, I love these options. Cleaning my shoes is quite important. Phil kind of knows why. I have a lot of bright shoes that are crazy. Now, because she has jewels on these shoes, you might want to go a little easier with the nylon brush part over the jewels part, or you might knock the glue pieces off of this. The wetter that brush is, then your solution will last longer, and it's going to help clean it and pull the solution off. Then take a cloth and then wipe it down and then let it air dry for you. I've used some other cleaners, like let's say the Miracle Pink. I love that solution. I still use that solution to this day. I use the tub cleaners and everything else. That's like $8 for that one. So if you need some shoe cleaners at $8, that's not a bad price. That's the last product in the carousel, but I'm going to loop back around because we do have a special product in the carousel that we have a 50% off code for you guys today. That, of course, is that beautiful, really amazing power brick that's going to allow you to have 8 ports of charging for $19 or less. Now, let me grab this again. I know it's over here. So, 200 watt power brick. It's going to allow you to charge 8 different devices, 4 USB-C ports, 4 USB-A ports, and a walled style plug. So you guys are going to use the wall plug. It's going to charge into that, and it's going to have you have all the charging capabilities. GAN 3 technology. By doing this first port's going to be 65 watts, 45 watts, 25 or 35 watts, and then 25 watts, then 10, 10, 10, and 10, or it's going to be 10 and then 5, 5, 5, and 5. If you're using the top port by itself, 200 watts straight through, you're good to go. Once you start using other ports, it divides it up. With this, 4 USB-C ports, 4 USB-A ports. The USB-C ports are your higher porting. USB-C ports are your highest charging port sections with this. Now, there's a 50% coupon code that you guys can use on this right now to get it for $18.90, under $19. Normally it's a $50, like $49 product. It's already 22% off. Then you take another $50 off of that, and you're getting it for a crazy price point. So great little option, cool little piece. Thank you to the company for allowing us to do that discount for you guys. We'll probably show it again in another show because this discount's going to last for about a week or so. So that's the cool part. Hey, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. No. You said it's time for lunch. No. I'm going to pass on lunch, my guy. Going to pass on lunch. All right, guys, with that, I want to thank everybody for being here. I'll probably be back tomorrow morning with another stream. Most likely. I think tomorrow's Thursday, so we'll probably do another Amazon stream. We might actually redo this stream all over again and just show you guys all these products again. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Rover, thanks for popping in. Cybass, thank you, of course. All the new followers, I appreciate it. And Phil, go to lunch, buddy. Go to lunch. Too early for lunch. I'm just not going to eat. All right, guys, I hope you have a good one. We'll see you on the next one. Later, everybody.